Yo!
Hello there everybody, the Hat Person here, and welcome back to some more Persona 4 Golden. So the entire reason I did say that I was gonna stop recording and go into bed, but this is still the same session as before. One of the big things being is that I'm not able to save my progress. I was not able to save during that entire thing from yesterday, so yeah, I kinda have to keep playing until I find a place to save. So yeah, it is 1:44 in the morning, and I kinda wanna stop playing, but the game doesn't let me because I can't save just yet. I mean, I could just, like, go and do this and then just put, like, the Vita TV on standby, but I don't wanna do that. I kinda just wanna flat out turn it off. And if I do turn it off, then it'll just, like, erase everything. So I gotta go ahead and actually save the game itself. Anyway, yo you. I still can't believe it. Our homeroom teacher was killed. I mean, we hated the shit out of him, but still. I couldn't get that much sleep yesterday. How about you? Are you alright? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm depressed. The same face for both things. I am okay. I am depressed. Well, if we start getting depressed over something like this, we'll never catch the killer, huh? Oh yeah, this means we'll be getting a new homeroom teacher. I wonder who it'll be. Well, I'm pretty sure that they won't be able to find anyone worse than King Moron. Well, be careful with what you wish for, man. Whatever you say will probably end up being held against you. Okay, it seems like we're still gonna keep getting more story-based stuff.
King Moron for real?
It was on TV, right? It must be true.
No, God. I don't understand that reasoning enough. It was on TV.
Good morning.
Oh, God. Do I know you from somewhere?
I'm Noriko Kashiwagi, your new class teacher starting today.
Don't pose like that.
You all probably know already, but now that Mr. Morooka has passed away...
Why do you talk like a porn star? Like, seriously, it's like, Mr. Morooka, like, just like, man, you might as well just be touching yourself as you talk. Why are you standing like that? Why do you look like that? Why do I get the feeling that you're wearing too much makeup?
I'll be taking good care of you instead.
Usually I'd be super pumped about this, but I have a bad feeling about her. She's the killer. She did it. She killed Mr. Morooka just so that she could get the position of homeroom teacher just to get inside my pants, and I'm not gonna let you. I'm already taken anyway.
Okay, why don't we start off with a moment of silence for Mr. Morooka?
Why do you say it like that? Let's take a moment of silence for Mr. Morooka. Like, you're like orgasming every single time you say that.
Close your eyes, everyone.
No, God, I don't want to close my eyes. She'll, like, rip my pants off and start blowing me when I don't want to. Oh.
That should be enough.
Open her eyes. She's naked. Fully naked. Oh, God, well,
I'll do
okay.
my best to fill Mr. Morooka's shoes.
Again, like, she says it, like, super slowly and seductively. She's doing this on purpose. She's so, like, insecure about her self-image. That's why she's doing all of this.
So, our regular exams are still on track for next week.
Great.
As your principal said, it's times like these when the schedule is most important, Nori-chan. Oh, it must be tough for you.
Why do you say that as you laugh? You're more evil than you make yourself out to be. Oh, God, she's a killer. And even if she's not, I want her to be so that the police can take her and I'll never have to see her fucking face again.
But that's what it means to become an adult, little by little.
Nah, I don't want you teaching me anything about what it means to be an adult. Go, like, show up at Girls Gone Wild. Even then, you probably get rejected.
I already can't stand her.
Yeah, me neither. I second that notion, female students. Wherever the hell you're at.
First King Moron and now Kashiwagi? How much worse can it get?
Be careful with what you wish for. I'm sure somebody's gonna say, man, I wish you just die already.
Oh, and one more thing.
What's up?
That idol in our first year class, Ms. Kujikawa, was it?
Judging from her tone, I can already tell, okay, yeah, I have her already figured out. She's an older woman. She is all about being young. She's very self-conscious about her appearance, so she's, like, very overtly sexual. And now that we have Miss Rise Kujikawa here, a very hot, very young idol, then she's really fucking jealous and hates the shit out of her. I can tell. I'm calling it right now.
In person, she's nothing like she seems on TV, so don't get your hopes up, okay?
Personally, if you ask me, my hopes up... I am getting my hopes up from the simple fact that she is exactly nothing like she is on TV. I mean, it's very obvious that it's a fabricated personality, but to me, that's a good thing because I know that there's more to her than meets the eye in television, so now I can get to know her on a deeper level. see how she really is in real life. And the further it is from the TV personality, the better, I think.
What's so great about an idol anyway, right, class? She's just a piece of inexperienced jailbait.
Holy shit, that was kind of uncalled for. You're making a really creepy face there. A piece of inexperienced jailbait. Well, if you're over 18 and you're looking at her and you want to, like, very explicitly bang her, then I guess so, but, you know, within the context of this game, I'm still a teenager. I'm still in high school. We're both teens. She looks up to me, so that should be fine. And besides, inexperienced, so what? Inexperienced on what? Sex? What, like you? God, she's ranting on and on. Ugh. God, I think we have found the perfect contender for Mr. Moroko's wife. Too bad he's dead.
What's up with her? Does she think she's Rosette's rival?
Yeah, she seems to hold a very big grudge on, you know, like, for no reason other than the fact that this person is more attractive than me and more famous than me, so I hate her.
She doesn't stand a chance against Rosette. I mean, I heard Kashiwagi is on the wrong side of 40.
So 40, yeah, so, yeah, okay, I gotcha. You can hear your classmates gossiping.
I bet King Moron would have been ecstatic to hear Rosette had enrolled here.
Ugh, okay then, let's put another poll. Who's worse, Mr. Akota, the guy who risked a student's life because he wanted the image of the school to be intact? Mr. Moroka, the guy who kept making a bunch of horrible assumptions about people and making a lot of uneducated comments about others? Or Miss Kashiwagi, the person who was super self-conscious about her self-appearance and therefore hates anybody that is younger or hotter than her?
Someone told me they saw him buying Risei's pinup book.
That sounds kind of pervy.
Sounds?
He annoyed the hell out of me, but I feel bad that he got killed.
Yeah. I mean, look at Miss Kashiwagi. I can, like, even, like, the villain from Snow White will be like, girl, seriously? That's too much.
Oh, you know what? Rosette was on a striptease show.
Nah, shit, they saw that, right? I don't even know how that makes sense. It wasn't even midnight when that happened.
Huh? A striptease? Dude, if that was true, the paparazzi would have been all over it.
And besides, what's so different looking at her on a striptease than it is seeing her on, like, in a bikini on a commercial, right? Well, I don't know. There are a bunch of big differences, but, you know, not, you know, it wasn't all that different from what actually happened there to, like, the regular-ass commercial.
I'm serious, but the reception went bad right when it was getting to the good part.
And then suddenly, like, there was this big, evil, satanic bear that showed up on the screen, and I turned off the channel immediately.
It was on that midnight channel everyone keeps talking about.
Again, how are people seeing this? Unless the show was, like, recorded and people are watching it, but, you know.
You actually believe that crap? How friggin' dense are you?
What? Dude, like, he just told you that he saw it on the Midnight Channel. How can you not believe that?
Trust me, you were dreaming it.
Great, yeah, let me tell you what you should think. Yeah, no. The thing that you perceived, that's not real. No. Let me tell you what you actually saw. I am a good friend.
The rumor about the Midnight Channel is spreading further.
Let me just bend reality to whatever I want you to, for whatever I want you to perceive it.
We'd better wrap this case up quick.
Yep, and this time it's not gonna be a tightly knit bow. We're gonna make a little bit of a mess here.
Anyways, let's meet up later. Don't make any plans for this afternoon.
Well, great. That's all of my social link stuff and my save points completely squandered. I have to keep playing this game until I find a way to save. Fantastic. Long cutscenes, story-based. I like them, but, I mean, for right now, we're closing in on 2 in the morning, and I kind of want to stop.
Finals are next week.
Blah, says Count Black.
It's been a while since I failed any subjects.
I don't think that's a... I don't think that's a thing that should be noted. Man, it's been a while. I can't wait to do that again.
Yeah, if by a while you mean all the time.
Man, sick burn.
Shut up! Like you've ever seen my scores!
Well, they're publicly available in the halls for everyone to watch, so technically, yes, we have seen them.
But she always has above average marks in the subjects that she doesn't fail.
Oh, great. Fantastic.
Hey, why'd you tell him? My score's just... very... Yeah, that's it.
Nah. If there was a class that was based on, like, kicking things, you'd probably get like, the honor roll for that one. Oh, youth. I mean, she just loves, like, seeing this atmosphere of, like, normal kids talking. She doesn't get that.
Crazy Chum.
She's kind of like Teddy in a way. She has like this completely new experience. But this is like within the context of like, wow, I'm actually living like a normal high school life. And with Teddy, he's like, I'm just living life in general.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. It's just, I thought it would take me a while to make any friends at my new school.
Yeah, I mean, who would have thought that I would get kidnapped and risk dying and make friends by the people that rescued me that just so happened to be in the same school as me?
Too bad we met under such awful circumstances.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. What do you guys think about King Moron's case?
Well, I feel like we're just gonna circumvent the issue a million times, so I'm not even gonna bother. I already said what I thought.
He didn't show up on the Midnight Channel even once.
Exactly, what does that tell you?
If this person had been inside the TV, I would have sensed it.
I feel very uncomfortable with Teddy's, like, deeper voice. And I know because whenever he gets back onto the bear suit, which is a thing that will inevitably happen, his voice goes back to Risei-chan, Chie-chan! But whenever he takes it off, he's like, Risei-chan. He like his balls drop whenever he takes off the suit.
My nose isn't as sharp now, but I can tell that much.
But they found the body on a foggy day again, right? They said on the news that crime scene was just the way it was for that announcer and Saki-senpai.
Doesn't mean that it was the same guy that killed him.
I really wonder about the culprit's motives. Why was Mr. Muraoka targeted?
I don't think we need to question that. I feel like literally anybody will be a candidate as to Kanji's neck looks really weird. What is that? Is that like the Adam's apple? Or is that like the 3D model straining itself to be like, Gawk! I accidentally broke my neck, senpai. Fuck. Give me some dia now.
Hope it wasn't personal. Because there's way too many people who ate a King Moron's guts.
Well, look, if it went as far as killing him, then the killer would have probably taken it super personally.
But didn't you say it's people who get famous on TV who are targeted?
Exactly, therein lies the detail. I mean, you, obviously, you show up on TV all the time, but King Moron, he never showed up until after he got killed.
If the killer's choosing targets by watching TV, I picture him as someone who doesn't know the victims at all.
But then, with that kind of logic, then he'd just be pushing everybody onto the TV, like literally anybody that appeared, like the weatherman, throw him into the TV, you know, the news lady, throw him into the TV, freaking Paula Deen making cookies on the Food Network, throw him into the TV, you know, but I feel like the killer has to know these people if he's gonna go as far as to target these people specifically. And if it was like, yeah, I mean, like, he has to know them, at least a little bit.
I don't think it's worth trying to figure out motives for that type.
Yeah, I think it's a lot less important to figure out why. I think that's a question that we should be asking until after we catch the guy.
There are too many people who hold grudges against you for no reason, even if you've never met them before.
That goes on to the Tumblr quotes, screenshot, and then explosion. Just cuz. But, yeah, that is way too true, especially now on the internet. Lucky for me, I have a comment section that is full of really nice people. Shout outs to all those really nice people. Like, let's see, let me check on my phone. Lucas is sad. Earthbound 100. I don't know, there's a lot of people out there. You guys know who you are. You guys are all awesome. I like all of you. You're really nice to me, and I appreciate that. If only you shared my fucking videos. No, sorry. No, I shouldn't be saying that.
You sound like you speak from experience, Risei-chan.
Yeah, and I know too, because I know from experience as well.
But with King Moron, he didn't appear on the Midnight Channel or the regular TV.
Actually, I completely forgot to mention, like, yeah, Miss Kashiwagi is a big example of this, hating people for no reason.
I don't get this at all.
Man, 2 victims in a row from our school.
Yep.
That's gotta set off the police's alarm bells. They're not gonna leave any stones at school unturned.
Yeah, that's actually a good question. I mean, like, how is it possible that the cops have not, like, completely overrun the school with, like, bodyguards and police officers all over the place? The school seems very, like, unguarded, considering how many people from that school have been getting kidnapped.
You know, to be honest, somewhere deep inside, I thought maybe King Moron was the killer.
Yeah, me too. I mean, he really was too big of an asshole, but that'd be too obvious of a choice. I mean, they obviously put that guy up there for you to initially think that it might be him, but yeah, like, it's... the King Muraoka by himself is kind of a setup to kind of give you that twist of like, oh, you know, this obviously horrible person is not the killer.
The news says that he was the second victim from Yasogami High, but we all know that's not the case. And I've heard him say more than once that so-and-so deserves to die.
Yeah.
But now, I feel bad that I doubted him. He was a capital A asshole, but that doesn't justify killing him.
Exactly.
And not just King Moron. I feel sorry for all the victims. I can't forgive the killer, no matter what.
Well, are you gonna like turn into a Super Saiyan or something? You're sounding very determined right now.
Well, we'll do what we can. For King Moron's sake, too.
Yeah, for King Moron Saki as well.
At this rate, you have to figure that the killer has something to do with the school, right?
Yeah, obviously.
So why don't we split up and...
That won't be necessary.
Nah, shit. Here he is.
You?
Are you gonna try and stop us? Cause that's not gonna work.
There is no need to examine the case of Mr. Muraoka any further.
But we want to.
Why's that?
Yeah, why is that?
Apparently, the police have found a suspect. It would be best to let them handle the case from here.
I don't like this. This smells fishy. And no, this is not Hans's, Schadenfreude sausage that we're talking about this time.
How do you know?
I'm on this case as a special investigator, by request of the prefectural police.
Got a VIP pass to the bathroom and everything.
What?
They found a suspect? Who is it?
As to his name, I haven't been informed. I do know that he is a high schooler.
Yeah, that's, the thing that we were kind of suspecting. That, the other killer, not the main one that we're looking for, the other guy that tried to copy the killer by killing King Moron, is probably living among us around here. So yeah, it is a high school guy.
It isn't public knowledge yet, but he isn't a student of your high school.
Okay, so he's from another school. Holy shit, and there's only one guy that we know that's from another school.
It seems they are quite confident that this boy is the killer.
Okay, so it's a male. He's from the one other school that we know exists aside from ours. And he hated King Moron a lot. Okay. Yeah, I know who it is, but, you know, just in case you guys don't know, I'm not gonna spoil it, so I'll keep quiet, but all I can say is that I'm connecting the dots here all by myself. And I know already who it is.
They have testimonies directly linking him with the incident.
He left his chewing gum in the crime scene. He had some haba baba. Delicious.
I expect it's only a matter of time before he is apprehended. Soon this case will be solved, and your town will once again be its peaceful, rustic self.
No, shut up. That's not gonna happen. God, something about you just fucking bothers me.
The suspect is a high schooler?
Yeah, I don't know why that's so difficult for you to believe.
Alright, so why come tell us?
That's a good question.
That's confidential info, right? Why run right here and spill it?
Your game will soon reach its end.
Wait, what game? Like, you're reaching 40 hours.
I felt I should at least let you know that.
No, come on. What do you mean a game? Why do you try and, like, make our efforts less by saying that it's a game? It's not a game to us, just as long as it ends, or thanks for the notice. It's not a game to us, you asshole.
You don't deny, then, that you have involved yourselves in the matter?
Yeah, so what? What are you gonna do about that?
No matter. I have no reason to say anything further.
A game? Aren't you the one who thinks of this as a game?
Well, we have no evidence for that, so, I don't think Rise is in any position to become a DJ and turn the tables on him, but, I don't know. Oh, apparently we struck a nerve.
I don't care if you're a special investigator or an amateur sleuth. All you're doing is solving mysteries.
What? What are you... What? I don't care if you have a job, you are just doing the job that you are meant to do? What? You didn't say anything there. You literally just described the thing that he is.
What could you possibly know about us? You're the one who's playing a game here.
I could not disagree more. I feel like we can definitely get on his case about a lot of stuff, but not that. You picked, like, the worst thing to get in his case about.
One of the victims, she meant a lot to me. How could I possibly treat this like a game?
Okay, there we go. That's a better direction to go. You know, making it personal. Saying, hey, you know, people dear to us died, so we're gonna take it upon ourselves to solve the damn thing, not about the whole thing. Well, fuck you, man. Like, what?
Plus, we made a promise.
Yosuke.
There we go. That should be good enough.
A game. That may be quite true.
But why so understanding all of a sudden?
I don't know. Puberty?
Oh, I get it. I was wondering why you'd be wandering around like this when the police have a suspect.
Please let me know, because I don't know.
What, did they get rid of you now that they have their man? Is that why you came here? You were lonely?
That's a good point. I mean, Dojima got drunk because he got so pissed off about a kid taking his place in the investigation. Or at least, you know, being a big part of the investigation, essentially replacing Dojima and everyone else, because they never made any progress. And so I'm pretty sure that because, you know, out of all of this big group of basically very crooked, corrupted adults that have very kind of rigid notions of what and who cops should be, then, yeah, just having this random kid come in and solve the whole damn thing for themselves, then, yeah, I guess, you know, his name kind of contains a negative connotation in the police department. And he kind of hates that, so he's just kind of wandering around all alone, because it's not like all of the other adults want to hang out with him.
Detectives normally aren't involved with arrests, and we never harbor any special emotions regarding a case either.
Yeah, and I don't see why that would be.
Still, it is rather unfortunate that people are only attentive so long as our services are required.
Detectives like hugs too, you know.
But then, I'm accustomed to it.
No, don't say that. Yeah, you're just making us feel bad. You're making Kanji's neck, like, be more crooked than usual. Goddamn, look like it's about to snap off. Jeez.
Much about this case was perplexing, but its solution was surprisingly simple.
Well, I mean, for this very specific King Moron thing, yes, but, you know, you're still lacking in the bigger picture. You have no idea what the hell we're doing.
Well then, I'll be going now.
But you still know about the TV, though, so you've been inside the TV? I don't know. Alright, later, dude.
What was that about? He just said his piece and left?
This guy's weird.
He said they have a suspect. But is this really gonna solve everything?
Absolutely not. That just solves the case of King Moron's death. That doesn't solve the case of everybody else. And all the other murder attempts and for Yamano. That has nothing to do with Yamano's death.
Who knows?
You all decided to call it a day. Fantastic. That'd be a great time for, you know, for you to actually let me save my progress. It's been like an hour and I haven't been able to save. Oh, yeah.
Welcome home, big bro.
Thank Christ. I want to get my vegetables. Harvest them veggies. Give them to me. Let me rub them in my nipples all the time. Let me grab those tomatoes and just go, oh! I want to shower with them. They look yummy. You want to help harvest too. Alright, yeah, we got this. Return Daikon. Why am I pressing the triangle button? It's a lot better to, like, press start. Do we? Okay, yeah, we got daikon. Now let's put some tomatoes on there. Alright, there we go. Let's just fast forward here. It's way faster if we do this. And we're back into the house. Okay, save immediately. Goddamn. We're still not understanding enough. 39 hours. Great. Fridge. Open the fridge. For some reason, there's an alarm clock inside. Taken away. With Dojima in a rush this morning, you left it alone. I think he was still drunk from the impression of having now to replace him. Never mind. Still not enthralling enough. Well, let's take a look at our voices. Let's see what the hell we got going on. Spend time with Nanako. Read at home. Read at home. Yeah, so it's either Nanako or reading. There's one guy that played it with the cats outside. Alright, yeah, let's finish our book. How about anything from Tanaka? Alright, then I'll humor him for a little bit. Tanaka, ba-ba-ba-da-da-da. What's up? Let me introduce the products for today. Blessed Hands, special healing for you. Oh my goodness, fucking great. Giant Candy for Blessed Hands, 39,000 yen, fuck off, I don't want that. Growth 2 skill card, a little shortcut for hard studiers. Oh god, okay, Helmagatana, oh man, that's also pretty fucking expensive. I can't afford any of that. See you later. Well, that's kind of a shame. Growth 2 is a pretty goddamn good skill card to get. Sofa suitable for reading on. Let's read. Yeah, let's just finish the Punk's Way. Got one more reader left. That'll increase expression and knowledge. So, yeah, now that we got finals going on, then that'd be pretty great to have. Alright, finish it up. Knowledge has significantly increased. Expression has increased. Yes! There we go! Nanako! Your ass is mine!